White Cube and Glyndebourne decided to partner last year because we wanted to bring the best of the world of opera together with the best of the world of contemporary art. This year's artist is Raqib Shaw. He is a passionate opera fan. So this commission to make works for Glyndebourne could not have been more welcome. He used to come to Glyndebourne from an early age when he was first in this country. So he wanted to make work that is very specific to this site by taking inspiration from the program of this year, namely two operas, Midsummer Night's Dream by Britten and Meistersinger, Wagner's Meistersinger. And in his usual very opulent and highly narrative style, where he puts himself as main protagonist into the painting. So we have the painting behind me here is Self-Portrait as Bottom, and it's a highly Dionysian scene, the picnic scene just at the point where the love potion is poured by a fairy into Bottom's glass. But you can also see the opera house itself on the horizon. The second painting about the dream again features Bottom, but this time as opium smoker, and it's actually inspired by a 19th century painting called The Eunuch's Dream. The third painting is the Meistersinger, and the setting here is the organ room. And the organ room, of course, was so important for Glyndebourne and Meistersinger's history because in 1928, John Christie staged the third act of the Meistersinger in that very space. The paintings that Raqib makes are, in a way, all satires of our contemporary life. He's holding up a mirror to our vices, whether this is gluttony or vanity or luxury or violence and anger. These are all things that he feels are very much dominant in today's society. These works are produced through an incredibly painstaking process. First of all, the artist creates photo shoots of himself in the various settings that he wants to paint. Through that process, he determines the composition, which is then changed quite a bit through the drawing process. Then the painting process begins, and he's using a medieval cloisonné technique, whereby each object is surrounded by a gold rim, which is then filled with an enamel paint, and he's using porcupine quills to manipulate the paint. He's also using industrial paints and enamel paints, so you end up with this extraordinary sheen. So in the end, you have a surface that is almost jewel-like, and indeed he's using small crystals, Swarovski crystals, which he applies to some of the detail of the costume of the fairies, for example, to highlight this precious and jewel-like effect of the paintings. There is so much detail in each painting that you could get lost for quite a long time, just unraveling all the information and all the references and all the iconographic motifs that the artist has packed into each of these paintings.